Good day, learners! It's nice to see you again here on my channel. Today, we're diving into Lesson 4 in Music and Arts for Weeks 6 to 8 of the Matatag curriculum, our revised K-12 program. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you'll never miss out on our upcoming creative lessons. Our learning competency for today is integrate relevant concepts, techniques, processes, and/or practices of emerging and contemporary Asian popular performing and visual arts in the production of the creative work. In simpler words, we will explore the exciting world of modern Asian art and pop culture and use them to create your own artistic masterpiece. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to develop an integrative art production using modern techniques and ideas, design a collaborative creative work featuring Asian performance and visual arts, create a performance task by applying the steps in producing a creative work, assess your final output using a multidisciplinary approach. Our topic is called Creative Works Production and Presentation. We'll break it into two exciting parts: production of integrative creative work. Here, we'll learn how to plan, design, and combine different forms of art, like dance, visuals, music, and story, in one powerful production, presentation. In this part, we'll look at how to present your work to an audience, whether through a theatrical performance or a music video. So get ready to be inspired, collaborate with others, and create something meaningful and uniquely you. Are you ready? Let's begin! Before we start our new topic, let us have a short review. Think back to our previous lesson. Take a moment to read each of the following questions carefully. Reflect on what you've learned and try your best to answer them thoughtfully. Let's begin. What are the elements of K-pop performance? Think about what makes a K-pop stage exciting, like the singing, synchronized dancing, outfits, stage effects, and energy. What are the elements of cosplay? Focus on the creativity behind costume making, makeup, props, and how cosplayers transform into their favorite characters. How effectively does the K-pop performance capture the essence of Asian entertainment and culture? Look for cultural references, storytelling, traditional styles, and how they mix with modern music and visuals. How memorable and distinctive is the cosplay compared to other visual arts? Compare cosplay to painting, sculpture, or digital art. What makes cosplay stand out? Is it the interaction, realism, or fan culture? You may pause the video if you need more time to think. You can write down your answers or discuss them with your classmates if you're learning together. Let's move on to today's exciting topic. Let's begin our lesson with a preliminary activity. Activity 1 called In Order. This will help activate your thinking and prepare you for our main discussion. Instructions. Arrange the steps in producing a creative work in the correct sequence by writing numbers 1 to 5 on the blanks provided. Think about the creative process. What should come first? What step comes right before presenting your work? Now, pause the video while you complete the activity. Take your time and think carefully. Ready to check your work? Let's go! What score did you get? If you got them all correct, awesome job! If not, don't worry. You'll get more familiar with these steps as we go through today's lesson. Before we dive into our main topic, let's take a moment to unlock some key vocabulary. These words and concepts will help you better understand today's lesson and apply them in your own creative work. First term, music video performances. A music video performance is more than just singing in front of a camera. It encompasses artistic expression, storytelling, visual aesthetics, symbolism, and audience engagement. It's a powerful way for artists to share their music, ideas, and emotions, connecting with their viewers on a much deeper level. Think of your favorite K-pop or OPM music videos. What makes them unforgettable? Next, we have cosplay is a multifaceted and meaningful practice that combines elements of fandom creativity, identity expression, performance community, and celebration. It allows individuals to step into the shoes of their favorite characters from anime, movies, games, or comics, bringing fictional worlds to life in a fun and immersive way. More than just dressing up, cosplay helps build connections among people who share the same passion and imagination. Keep these two concepts in mind as we move forward. They will be important as you create and evaluate your own integrative creative work later in the lesson. Integrative Arts, K-pop music video performances and cosplay lesson. Let's take a closer look at the creative processes behind two exciting Asian popular arts, K-pop music video performances and cosplay events. Steps in producing a K-pop music video performance. These steps are followed by production teams, artists, and choreographers to bring a music video to life. Concept development. This is the planning stage. Artists and producers brainstorm the storyline, mood, and visual style of the music video based on the song's message. Choreography rehearsals. Performers learn and perfect dance routines that match the beat and emotion of the music. Precision and timing are key. Filming. Once rehearsals are complete, it's time to shoot the scenes. Multiple camera angles, locations, and set designs are used to create visual interest. Post-production. In this stage, editors add effects, adjust colors, and polish the video. They also sync the audio with the visuals to create a final version that looks and sounds amazing. Promotion. Teasers, trailers, and photos are released to generate excitement and buzz before the official launch. Release. The music video is finally shared with fans around the world through online platforms, and the performance goes live. Following these steps in producing a K-pop music video performance will help you develop essential artistic and technical skills. Steps in producing a classroom cosplay event. These are steps that help organize a fun, engaging, and well-prepared cosplay experience in school. Brainstorming. Participants plan the theme, assign roles, and decide on characters and presentation styles. Rehearsals. Everyone practices their skits, poses, or lines. This builds confidence and helps them perform smoothly during the event. Event setup. The classroom is transformed. Decorations, props, and sound systems are prepared to make the event more exciting. Cosplay parade. It's showtime. Students walk, pose, or act as their chosen characters, showing off their costumes and creativity. Reflection. After the event, learners share what they enjoyed, what they learned, and how they felt about participating. It's a moment to celebrate both effort and expression. Following these steps in producing a cosplay event in a classroom will help you express your creativity, build confidence, and collaborate with others in a fun and meaningful way. Now it's time for you to experience what it's like to produce your very own creative work. You will be grouped into two teams depending on our class size. One group will create a K-pop-inspired music video. The other group will prepare for a cosplay event. If we are a smaller class, we may focus on just one activity that everyone will enjoy. Each team will choose a leader to guide your group in planning the activity. You'll be given one session to brainstorm and discuss your ideas with your team. When choosing your role, think about your talents and interests. You may take on a role such as choreographer, artist, or cast performer, costume designer, production team member. Make sure everyone has a role and that tasks are divided fairly. Teamwork is key to a successful performance. Then, you will have another session for rehearsals and for preparing everything you need for the final presentation. Are you ready to shine and collaborate? Let's get started. Now that you're all set to work on your creative project, it's important to know how your work will be assessed. These rubrics will help guide you in doing your best and making sure that everyone in your team contributes meaningfully. Let's start with the rubric for the K-pop music video production. You're not just dancing or singing, you're telling a story. Here's what we'll be looking for. Choreography. Are your moves sharp, synchronized, and expressive? Performance presence. Do you own the stage and connect with the audience? Vocal performance. Whether it's live or lip-synced, your voice matters. Costumes and styling. Your look should match your concept. Make it pop. Stage utilization. Do you make the most of your performance space? Video production quality. Is your video clear, well-edited, and polished? Concept and narrative. Does your video tell a compelling story or theme? Overall impact. Finally, did you leave a lasting impression? Now, for our cosplay event production, here's what will make your performance stand out. Costume craftsmanship. How detailed, creative, and well-made is your costume? Character portrayal. Do you embody the character in your movement and attitude? Creativity. How original and imaginative is your approach? Presentation skills. How confidently do you perform in front of an audience? Accuracy to source material. Does your cosplay stay true to the character's design? Interaction with audience. Do you engage and entertain your viewers? Overall impression. How memorable and impactful was your presentation? Use this rubric as your guide while planning, rehearsing, and performing. This is not just about fun, it's about growth, collaboration, and creativity. Now go ahead and show us your best performance ever. Good job with your performances. It's time for you to become the DJ of your own learning. Activity 5, DJ Summary, Learner's Takeaways. For this activity, I want you to write what you've learned today in the form of a favorite song. It can be your own version of a K-pop hit, a pop song, or even a jingle you just made up. At least one stanza, please. That means a few lines that summarize the key takeaways from our lesson. You can talk about what steps are involved in creating a music video or cosplay event, what you discovered about teamwork, creativity, or production, how you felt doing the activities. And here's the best part. If you're confident enough to sing it, I'll give you extra praise, and maybe even extra points. Ready to drop your learning beat? I can't wait to hear what you've come up with. Let the music of your learning play. Now, let's pause for a moment to reflect on what we've learned so far. Activity 6 is called Simile Me. This is your chance to think deeply and creatively about the concepts we've explored. Here's your task. Complete the sentence. The blank, concept, skill, word, is like blank because blank. You can compare it to anything, a feeling, an object, or even a scene from your favorite show, as long as it helps you explain your understanding. Example, the K-pop performance is like a firework because it's full of energy, color, and leaves a lasting impression. Take your time, reflect, and feel free to be as imaginative as you like. Activity 7, let's check what you've learned. Now it's time to see how well you remember the steps in producing a K-pop music video performance and a classroom cosplay event. Instructions. You will identify the correct order of the steps by writing numbers 1 to 5 beside each letter. There will be 2 sections. Section 1 is for music video production. Section 2 is for cosplay event. Tip: think back to the process we discussed. From planning and rehearsals to the final presentation, you may pause the video or go back to the previous discussion if you need to review the steps again. Take your time and do your best. Write your answers clearly on your answer sheet. Here are the correct answers. That's all for Quarter 1 in Music and Arts 8 under the Matatag curriculum, revised K-12 program. If you enjoyed learning with me, don't forget to click subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of our upcoming lessons. Quarter 2 is coming soon, and I'm excited to explore more creative adventures with you. See you on our next episode!